Bo Bichette needs a payday. We talk about Matt Chapman coming due this year. Bo Bichette, Vladdy, both due 3 years from now. So Marcus G, longtime listener, watcher of the show,
Big
so,
supporter. Love Marcus.
says, great show, guys. Just a quick question for the hashtag mailbag. Look at him cracking the code. Says, armchair GM, at this point, do you just offer Bo the Correa contract this offseason? Maybe a variation like backloading the contract more or adding an extra year to reduce the AAV. And if he rejects, we just plan the next 3 seasons with the expectation that he's gone after these 3 years. He says knowing someone won't resign does also help with information, with cost certainty. So that's a really good point. Like right now, we are in a predicament with Matt Chapman, right? Where it's like, well, maybe we can offer Matt Chapman a competitive contract because we got to leave something for Bo and Vladdy, right? But if you've already offered Bo your best offer, you said, Bo, here's 400 million over 14 years. Take it or leave it. And he goes, no thanks. We go, cool. Well, have fun for the next 3 years. And we're going to go give our money to Matt Chapman instead.
Yeah. And there is some real value in doing that. And I really like that armchair GM way of thinking. Marcus has kind of summed it up beautifully there. Is at least with making him a big offer like that, that you are aware where the chips are going to lie for the future and you can plan around that. The last thing I want to see this front office do is sit on their hands and then be caught in a real situation where they're scrambling a little bit. I don't want to see this organization scramble because it never seems to work out when that is the situation that they are in, or any organization for that matter. And I think you are correct. If Bo is not going to sign long term, I think the best thing you can do is grab the guys who will.
Yeah, I just want one caveat with this approach is, and I'm not saying this is what the Jays are going to do, so whatever. I know they're doing their own thing. But if this is the approach to take, I just genuinely hope that the offer they make him is realistic. Like
Yes.
I do not want to see them try and lowball him and get
Buddy, if
some
I
sort of a deal out of it.
if
Like,
we
let's offer
watch,
him our actual best offer. If
yeah,
this is going to be like an ultimatum, take it or leave it type deal, let's offer him the most that we genuinely think that he is worth or that he would sign.
because if it comes out like it did with the Red Sox and they're offered as Xander Bogarts, where they
Exactly.
offered him 6 years, 160 million or something like that, where it's literally almost
Slap in the
half
face. Yeah.
of what the competitors were offering. Like I don't offer him anything if you're going to
Yeah.
insult the guy,
Yeah.
right?
Agreed.
Like it's just bad business for free agents and for locking up your own homegrown talent. It's a bad look.
Agreed. And it has trickle down effects too. Like you said, it sets a bad precedent within the organization. I think the Red Sox have screwed themselves, like we're gonna see with Devers when he leaves, right?
Mhm.
At least you can go to Alec Manoa at the bargaining table and be like, look, we tried our best. I know you like Bo Bichette. We tried our best to keep him. We offered him a good contract. He was not willing to do it. But
But
you,
here's his money.
here's
Take his
his
money, Alec.
take his money, Alec. All right. Anything to add to that, or should we wrap it up? We're getting a little bit long in the episode, anyways.
Let's wrap it up there. Honestly, thank you so much to everybody who has interacted with us throughout the week. It's always fun chatting with everybody. I know I really enjoy on Twitter when I get DM'd and we get to talk baseball a little bit. So please feel free to continue to do so. That's at Walk Off Podcast on Twitter, which, by the way, all of you following on Twitter, I want to give a little tip of the hat and say thank you so much. We are almost at 1,400 followers on Twitter. We have almost 150 more than I am following. I try to follow everyone who follows us. So if for some reason I'm not following you and that upsets you, just shoot me a message and it will be done.
There you go.
Um, but we did start off with literally I followed like 700 people and we had 0. And the fact that we have more followers than I'm following now is pretty darn cool and pretty humbling. So thank you very much.
Pretty cool. Very cool. All right. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. We'll
Yes.
see you guys on when are we back, Scott?
Boxing Day? The 27th? What would you rather? We should have discussed this at a
Yeah,
different time than
this is
right now at
terrible
the end of the
content right
episode.
now. I don't know. Let us know in the comments when you want
Yeah,
us
where
back.
where when you want us back.
Should we just take a week off, or you want us to come back Christmas morning? And we'll. All right,
All right. Well, we'll
let's get
see
out
you
of here.
next week, no matter what happens. And all the best, everybody. A very happy holidays. Take care of yourselves. Cheers.